Previously on State House.
Today is day 2 of the Cabinet Secretary interviews, and everyone in the country seems glued to their radios and television sets following this rigorous process.
What the hell is going on, Catherine?
What's your name?
Zandola. Catherine wants good PR. I will give her the best PR opportunity this year.
President Kajana's official residence will be hosting the swearing-in of the Cabinet Secretary nominees. The swearing-in is scheduled to start at 11 a.m. today, 72 hours after the Parliament approved the nominees. Keep it here on Republic FM and Republic TV.
A whole lot of men.
Kanini? Mbona unamix hizo nyama na hizo cucumbers? Hebu separate.
Now remember, you have to keep circulating. I don't want to see a single empty glass. And also, please keep the vegetarian platters away from the meat platters and the pork away from everything else.
Nema, I thought we could use these to make things look beautiful.
Yes, I'm sure we can find a use for them.
Maua. At least she knows where the kitchen is. The last madam hatakuwa anajua kama tuko na downstairs.
Guess which one I prefer.
I just bumped into the first lady. She seems pleased.
That was her contribution.
Oh, well, it's green. So is everything else going on well?
It's not our first function, you know.
Yes, but it's his first. I want everything to be perfect.
When has it been less than that?
Eric, I think you're causing some unnecessary tension. Did you want something?
Yeah, I just wanted to know about my guest specialty.
I didn't forget.
Good.
I never forget.
I know.
You'll be here at 10?
Yes.
Did you want something else? We need to get back to work.
No. Okay.
Okay, so back to this. We are going to start with the appetizers. And after that, the lunch menu will...
Appetizers. Because they look appetizing. Does that look appetizing enough?
Yeah.
I don't think so, young lady. Hebu jikakamue.
The Independence Party is built on the traditional values of our republic's founders, and yet is unafraid to find new ways to solve our cynicism, our frustration, our anger. The Independence Party recognizes its responsibility to seek to remove the challenges that impede our physical and spiritual growth. It adapts the changing needs and expectations of the people. How? By finding amongst ourselves the brightest, most competent, most daring cabinet secretaries to represent the different areas in our lives, from health, education, and land to sports, gender equality. The wings of the government are helmed by our most promising individuals, and it is my pleasure to present them to you. How long have you been there for?
Long enough to be proud that I voted for you.
Dad, did you really vote for me?
I did. You are the prettiest.
You're damn right I was. You're damn right I was.
Your suit is on the bed.
Blue tie?
Yeah.
I still can't believe this is happening.
I told you, we'll make it here someday.
Yeah, you did.
And you didn't believe me.
Well, now I do.
Of course, I'm always right.
Yeah, well, sometimes, you kind of don't get it right. Sometimes 50-50.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
The Republic says, brave cabinet for renewed nation. News Daily says, the choices of the Minister for Finance and Land show political savvy and wise business acumen. Then they go on to question some of the other ministries, environment and education. Mostly the nation is very energized by the movement of the new administration.
Oh, that's very good.
Can I get you last night's security reports?
No, not just yet. We will be expecting the Vice President soon. Please make sure we are not disturbed when he gets here, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Morning, sir. Yes, I read it, sir. No, sir. Yes. Yes, sir.
Guy intentionally disrupted my performance. Not only did you hurt me, but you embarrassed me publicly. I want to challenge you.
Hey, you.
How do you supposed to do that?
My name is Sandola.
I know. Zandi.
Aren't you late for that thing?
Well, I'm sure they can start without me.
Someone should probably tell them. They're probably looking for you.
No money for music department.
Good one.
I love this show.
You watch Groove Theory?
Yeah. How far in are you?
Episode 3.
Is that the episode where Biscuit and...
Don't spoil it for me.
No, come on, you know how Biscuit...
Stop, please. You should stay and watch.
Oh, no, I have a lot of...
Okay. Whatever.
Well, I could watch one episode. Just one.
My birthday's coming up. You should come with us.
You seem to be taking it hard.
Maybe.
A child, there's no need to worry.
He was finished, John. I thought the vetting committee was going to kill him.
But you could have warned me, though. I had my people in there. Like the large nominee, that was mine.
I just wanted to keep everything quiet. Throw everyone off.
That was quite something, Eric.
Well.
I can see nothing much has changed here.
Yeah, except for...
And how is that going?
The puppets may change, but not the masters.
Stability is very important. We cannot let these young thugs run rampant.
John, I think if we keep it this way, we could change the way things work around here. The party is actually growing stronger.
Thanks to you, Eric.
Well, Santi.
And I can see name my stew road.
Yeah, the house couldn't do without her.
And when are you going to make an honest woman of her?
Come on, John. There are more important things to do and concentrate on.
Like the president's PA?
Catherine?
Mm-hmm.
That woman is going to be my undoing.
I'm sure you won't be the first.
What do you mean?
Let's say that's a conversation for another time. As for now, let's concentrate on our tea and then go see our men sworn in.
Okay, I'm sorry about the performance and the Culture Week fiasco. I was just trying to express myself the way you taught me to.
Well, here's another lesson. You'll take that class this and next week. And I see you this evening.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
No, thank you. That'll be all.
I believe the event is about to start, sir.
I'll be right out.
What? Oh, no. That was just a little joke. We'll be fine. Zam, could I see you for a moment?
Exactly.
Very important.
Mrs. President, the Vice President was just telling me about the campaign trail stories. He called you the soul of the campaign.
Yeah, so you are.
Did he?
Yeah. And that's not hard to imagine, really, considering that you've already become the heart of the house. She's already made an impact.
Cheers.
You must mean the grumbling suppliers who've had to part with money for my charity.
Or if you're able to make some suppliers part with their margin, you are greater than the heart. You are a miracle worker.
Oh, that she is. That she is, yes. We are glad to have you, madam. Yeah.
Thank you for the nice work.
Well, you know, first functions can be very challenging, but this one is going to be perfect. It will set the bar for all the rest.
I hope so, Eric.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you all for coming. I'd like to thank God for allowing us to be here. And I'd also like to thank my wife for marrying me. For the last 50 years, when our people have looked for ways to solve problems, to feel as if the individual counts, to remember that family remains the core
And you need to watch him very
all
carefully.
decision making. When we have needed hope, we have turned to one party, the Independence Party. The party that had different traditional values, the ones that are our republic's founders, and yet still remains unafraid to find new ways to solve our cynicism, our frustrations, our anger. The Independence Party recognizes its responsibility to seek to remove the challenges that impede our physical and spiritual growth. It adapts to the changing needs and expectations of the people of this country. How? By finding amongst ourselves the brightest, most competent, most daring cabinet secretaries to represent the different areas in our lives. From health, education, land, sports, gender equality. The wings of the government are helmed by our most promising individuals, and it is my great pleasure to present them to you. Thank you. Thank you.
kazi na kuumiza, si uache kuzivaa na uishi hapa kwa maraba,
It's part of my uniform.
Inakaa unafikiria job na kusikia uchungu ni kitu moja.
Sometimes inakuwa kitu moja.
Siko rezo na wife yake. Wale wasi hata kama wameoana, hata wakifanya job wanakafiti pamoja, unasikia tu raha ukiwaachia. Na wewe?
Nini?
Ama unafikiria relationship ni job na kusikia uchungu?
I don't want to talk about it, Irene.
Kwa nini? Ama unafikiria kila mtu ajui?
Hata kama
Zandola anajua? Maybe unafaa kumwambia kabla ajifindia out.
Yes, Madam Minister. Do you really feel that was the best solution?
Everyone is talking about it. Well done.
For the good of the party.
For the good of the party.
It's hard to believe that 2 years ago he was just nobody.
You know, when the party decides...
It has nothing to do with the party, you and I know. It was one man particularly.
President Kajana is quite popular among the people.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
You know better than to talk about it here.
Oh. I think what is owed me, I shall get.
We look after our own.
To our own.
Can you see him, KJ? He knows everyone. Acts like he's running the country. How much longer do we have to wait? You're in office now.
Well, keeps the party happy when he's around, so.
You think you're in control, huh? The only reason you have a cabinet is because he allowed it. Lands, defense, mining, finance. All his people. And you think you're running the country.
Well, he worked out the system better than we did, so I guess much point to him. But let's not assume it will happen like that again, so.
Yes, and that's the reason why we have to get rid of him. What are you two whispering about? Nothing.
Eric. Catherine doesn't trust him.
Yeah, well, he's knows everybody, well respected.
Do you know that he had a meeting with the vice president before this ceremony?
Oh, really?
We're lucky to have him.
Luck has nothing to do with it.
I agree with you, Catherine. But we know to keep our friends close and sleep with our enemies.
Right as always, my love.
Yeah.
Right as always.
Hey, you. When are you hiding? I thought you were the official presidential press guy.
I've been playing press guy all day. It's now time for me to play Mr. Drinking Tea with my girl, Irina. I see you made the news too.
What?
Junior's news. He mentioned you in a tweet about his party at Club K.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you might not. But which other presidential hottie might he be referring to? Well, Catherine is... So, are you going to this epic party?
Tuone hii matwite yenu inasema nini?
You'll play Twitter stalker some other time. I have to get back to work.
Zandola ningekuwa wewe ningekuwa mcareful.
Irene, Ojiki anasema.
Hujasoma gazeti wewe. Hujasoma gazeti kuhusu mtoi. Anaweza kuwa ndio ni mtoto wa prezo lakini madhako hizi approve your relationship.
Oji mamangu.
Nitakwambia tu kuhusu story.
Seems everything was a success.
course.
You happy?
Many things have happened here today that meet the eye.
Of course they have. You've got the most influential people in the country in one place. It goes against their nature not to scheme.
That is what worries me. Whom are they scheming against?
Eric, ask all the right questions to all the wrong people and all will reveal itself.
Who are the wrong people?
Politicians.
Who are we?
Their conscience.
You have such lofty goals for us.
Someone has to.
Remember what I said.
I will.
Keep close. That man obviously has plans.
Ah, that's why we are there. To help him steer them in the right direction.
Good. Good. Come and see me once everything has calmed down.
Of course. Look forward to that.
Sir.
He's right. Kajana does have plans. And no time for anyone creating obstacles in his way.
There was never any doubt.
We've decided to make some changes.
We?
From now on, I'll be keeping the president's diaries. That means all meetings, policies, ideas have to be run by me first.
I have to speak to the president about that.
I speak for the president. Assume you already have. Oh. You'd be advised to remember that you serve at Kijana's pleasure.
That's not fair, man. I'm gonna speak to... Do you know what he just said?
Mr. President, Madam.
Do you know what he just said?
By the way, thank you very much for your presence at the swearing in.
I was...
Wait for a moment, a short moment.
I was there, wasn't I?
Watch how you talk to me, young man. I'm still your father, eh?
Well, I thought that was overshadowed by you being president.
Junior.
Mom, he doesn't want me to have my party.
Junior, it's been a long day. It's not time for this now.
When then? When will my life be convenient to you guys?
Junior?
Fine.
When did he ever get that angry?
About 10 years ago.
He just needs to get a job. When I was his age...
When we were his age, we were pregnant, broke, and practically homeless.
But you have your father to thank for that.
Made us who we are now. I loved your introduction.
Well, I meant it.
Even if you didn't, it was a great photo op. The press loved it. They lapped it up.
You know what? I should introduce you to my muse.
A muse that good could only be fictional.
Let me check.
Next on State House.
And then you're complaining about your silly little party.
It's just a stupid party, Mom. A stupid, ordinary party.
We are not ordinary people, Junior.
Is that Colonel Rotimi in there?
Yes.
I wasn't aware we have a meeting with him.
We don't. I do.
If that woman really wants war, she will get it. Her biggest mistake was underestimating me.